Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rhonda. Today we'll be making a birthday cake and it's a mermaid cake. This is part 2 to my other video, which was part 1 of the basic sponge cake. So we'll be making the sponge cake using the sponge cake from my first video to make this birthday cake. This is every girl's little dream to have this mermaid cake. And one special little girl asked for this cake and she's dear to my heart, and I said I was going to make it for her. So let's get started. I wrapped the sponge cake from the Glad wrap that we wrapped up first, and we're going to get it ready to place on the board. I'm all thumbs here at the moment trying to unwrap it. There we go, all done. Now place the cake aside and let's prepare the board. Dab some frosting on the board so we can secure the cake to the board. If you'd like the recipe to this cream cheese frosting, please check out my playlist as I've done this video before. So place the sponge on the board and secure it on the board. I made a cream cheese frosting for this cake and I coloured it with a bit of pink as the little girl wanted a pink cake. If you'd like to know the recipe for this cream cheese frosting, please click on my playlist. And I've done this recipe before, you'll find the video there. Cover the top and sides of the cake, just smoothing it out all over the tops and the sides of the cake. Scrape down the sides and the top of the cake just to give it a smooth look. Just makes it look a little bit more even as well. Once you've finished, place it in the fridge to set. Now I made another sponge and I used a mermaid tail mould, and I turned it upside down and I cut a bit of the inside at the top of the tail, and I got a little doll and I wrapped it up in Glad wrap just so it just makes it more hygiene. And then I flipped the mermaid cake, the sponge, over on top of the doll to secure it, so it looks like it's a mermaid. And there you go, it just fits perfectly like that. Just secure it. I placed it on parchment paper as we're going to ice this cake on the parchment paper, then lift it and place it on top of the other sponge. So I made some more cream cheese frosting here, and I coloured it in purple. I used a smaller spatula here and covered all the tail and sides of this sponge all the way up to the top of the doll. So it doesn't matter if it's not too perfect here, because we are going to be covering it with other things as well. Just smooth it out as much as you can, all the tops and the side of the tail. Use a small spatula here, it'll make it a little bit easy for you to cover it. So bring the frosting all the way up to the top of the doll, just so you can cover the top of it so it just looks like that it's all one piece. Just smooth it out with the spatula all the way down and the sides of the sponge. making sure you're shaping it at the same time. So you keep the shape of the mermaid. This is how it should look once you've covered it. Look how pretty so far, but we're still not finished yet. Now in a piping bag, pipe some shells on top of the mermaid, all the way across and on top all the way down to the tail of the mermaid. Just pipe little shells on top of each other. This will give it the effect of a mermaid and the 3D effect. So once you get down to the tail of the mermaid, I coloured some mint green icing here, and I just did strokes all the way down to shape the tail of the mermaid. Just do straight lines all the way down to shape the tail of the mermaid. If it starts to get a little bit soft, just place the cake back into the fridge so it sets a bit, and so it makes it easier for you to pipe the icing on it. So this is cream cheese icing as well. Now with the pink frosting, we're going to pipe a border around the cake. So I'm just doing like a little shell border around the base of the cake just to cover up the edges, and it makes it look pretty as well. It's starting to look amazing. Look how pretty this little mermaid is. So cute. Now let's give it some sparkles. So I've got some sparkle spray here. It's edible. So just spray it all over the top of the cake and the sides of the cake. And it just gives it a bit of glitter. A real mermaid look. Absolutely beautiful. And I piped some little rosettes just on the corner of the cake. On each corner of the cake I piped a little rosette. Now I've got some sugar sand. This is pink sugar sand and it's sparkly. So I covered the base of the cake just to give it that effect of water, and it just gives it that effect of the shine as well. It looks so pretty, so girly. Now I'm going to place some pearl balls on top of the little rosettes. They're pink and white, these ones. Everything is edible here that I've put on the cake. Now I've got some heart candies. These are edible as well. And I'm going to put them on the top of the dress of the cake, of the mermaid. Just looks like that she's got like a little chain on. Or it's just the border. Just covers it up and it looks pretty. They're just pink and white hearts. How cute is this cake? So adorable. If you're enjoying this video today, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to get notification of my next video. How gorgeous is this cake? Any girl would love this cake. Look how beautiful it is. What a beautiful mermaid cake it turned out. All from a basic sponge cake we made this. So beautiful. She's gonna love this cake. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and share this video as well. Don't forget to ring that bell to get notification. See you in my next video, sweeties. Bye.